dream. Oh yeah.
Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm here with this beautiful Korean Carpinus I got from my friend Piotr in Poland. It's a beautiful tree, already very well ramified. So the work of today will be refine the tree and also analyze the structure, see what we have in this area of the trunk. I think there is a little bit of dieback. We can see and maybe open a nice sabamiki, do some more work in this area of connection between these two trunks, because actually these are two trees fused together to have a better base, and then fine wire and refine all the ramification. So let's go through and start this project. Korean Hornbeam is a great species for bonsai. Beautiful trunks and great leaves. This particular one was probably collected and then grew for many years as already a bonsai. I performed defoliation into two different types. I cut the leaves with my scissor, and otherwise I like also to rip them off from inside outside, always careful on not damaging the new buds. You can see in a very short amount of time we was able, with the help of the student, to defoliate completely the tree, and now we are ready for wiring. And here we are after the wiring. So I did a lot of deadwood in this central part of the trunk because I want to give a little bit more character to this tree. It was pretty formal and peaceful, but considering that this inner part was kind of less strong than kind of the live line around, I wanted to open a little bit of this, let's call it uro, like kind of a shari with hollow parts, and acting like a very old tree in nature that lost a part but is still nice and strong. And I also connected this with this side part that was cut away, because as I said originally, probably this piece was added to the main tree when they start creating the shape, but now it looks very nice and natural. So I want just to have the same character in these two parts and kind of highlights a little bit this live line that the tree have. So now that everything is nice and wired, I want to start from the lower branches and open them up, creating the main structure and filling the pads for the next step of the maturity of the tree. When I create a pad of a deciduous tree, I start moving up the inner branches, and with the outside I create a nice wavy line, not geometrical as I do for a conifer generally, but I try to move the branches acting as they were developing naturally, always try to grow out from where the natural light come from. I never prune the extension until I set the main line of the pad, because I still don't know how much length I need for the different branches. Only after I set the main lines, I start pruning back some of the branches. So you see here, some from the under part they can go down and then try to find the light, as naturally happen on the deciduous tree, as the lower one kind of fell and go out, the upper one fill the spaces. So I have this branch here, for example, coming from that location. I can put it here and move it around, creating a line that can help me to create this kind of a cloud, not a pad. Then I follow up the lines in this section. And now, yes, I can, having the idea of the extension that I let from that first part, I can keep this length in this section, and I can finish also moving the branches into position. Here we are. Inner branches always up. Okay. And then I can always recheck the position and eventually move them by looking at the tree from the front. But the idea is having all the branch always coming out and opening up towards the sunlight. Because the line of this branch is too much horizontal, I want to lift up a little bit the last part, giving a little bit more natural look. So what I'm gonna do, using chopstick, don't need to use big wire, find a nice spot where I can anchor, and then gently can push up the branch, creating a more natural look upwards. What I want to do now is to try to move this section and fill this space because it's going too much up. So by using a guy wire, I want to try to anchor with a single guy wire here down to the pot, and bend down a little bit this section, just gently down, and anchor, secure on top, and now move the branches to create my volume. Can also move a little bit this one here. Always remember the branches from inside we use for volume, like here, and this guy can go up that position, and this guy we can move, always waving the branches and always thinking to go towards the direction from where the sun comes into the branches. That is the natural way how the deciduous tree develop branches. That's very, very important. We don't want to, I keep repeating, but it's very important. We don't want to build a carpinus looking like a pine with everything down. We want to build a carpinus looking like a carpinus. That's very, very important. So, always rechecking the length of the branches. Okay, shaping everything out. If something is overgrown, kind of here, we can go through and prune it back, so we can go back to a good shape where every branch can get a good amount of light, and we can remove eventual competition between branches filling the same lines. That's very, very important. And on this way we keep going all around and up until we close the shape to the apex, and then from the front we can go back and recheck some lines, some movements, some shape of the branches, and refine the final work. And here we are with the final result. The carpinus came out beautiful. I want to thank my student Paolo, Ivano, and William for helping me wiring this tree. It was a lot of very fine wire to set all the little branches into the position and create these nice clouds and this natural style. Now the tree has to regrow. As I said, we are in early summer, so there is still a lot of energy going on into the trees. So the tree in a couple of weeks will be full again with leaves. We will have to control the strength of the tree by pruning and reopening the ramification by removing the outside, the bigger leaves, and give light to the inner part, so we don't risk to lose the inner branches and end up only with the foliage in the outside, to get the tree time to mature and really express the nice ramification during the winter period. So for now is all. We're gonna keep working on this tree when the leaves will come out, and I will keep the video uploaded. Here we are after 6 months of the styling. Is spring 2021, and I just repot this beautiful Korean hornbeam in the new Japanese container. I think the pot and the tree match together perfectly. I love the glaze and the texture of the pot and the shape, nice and round, with the beautiful elegant shape of this tree. Now the tree is already flashing out, ready to enjoy spring, and I hope you enjoy this video of the transformation and the evolution of this bonsai. Thank you so much. See you at the next. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. And as you could see, the wiring is one of the most important technique when we do bonsai. So if you want to get better on your wiring, you can purchase my book, and there is a complete article when I explain all the secret about this technique, and you can get your wiring better. So send me an email for more information, and thank you again.
Bonsai Dream. Oh yeah.